kupas dalam dialog hari ini.
Baik, selamat siang sahabat Suara Sidoarjo, good afternoon. Selamat datang dalam Go English untuk edisi 26 Februari 2021 bersama dengan saya Billy Patopoy yang pada siang hari ini akan bergabung bersama dengan 4 sahabat kita ya dari Sekolah Pembangunan Jaya 2. Untuk saat ini ada 1 guru dan juga 3 siswanya yang saat ini sudah bergabung via Zoom, jadi nanti bisa berpindah ke channel YouTube Suara Sidoarjo Live. Untuk sahabat Suara Sidoarjo, nanti Anda bisa menyaksikan perbincangan selama 1 jam ini ya dalam program Go English. Yang saat ini bergabung ada Miss Zebrina Prajina Paramita. Ini merupakan guru bahasa Inggris dan juga English Plus dari SMA Pembangunan Jaya 2 ya. Sementara itu ada juga 3 adik-adik saya, Ananda Fernanda, siswa SMA PJ kelas 10 IPS, dan juga ada 2 siswi SMA kelas IPA ya. Ada Ananda Serika Tabina Sugiarto dan Ananda Keija Grace Sudarman. Saya ingin sapa terlebih dahulu untuk yang saat ini sudah bergabung begitu. Hi, how are you? Selamat siang, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, bersama Billy. My name is Billy ya. Nah, ini untuk sahabat-sahabat Suara Sidoarjo bisa menyimak sekali lagi di channel YouTube Suara Sidoarjo Live. Dan saat ini saya ingin sapa terlebih dahulu Miss Zebrina. Hello Miss, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you, Billy?
Fine, I just finished my break moments ago. Nah, ini saya juga ingin tanya ini ya, sebelum nanti kita ke siswa-siswanya. What is the meaning about this learning English is fun? Apa maksudnya belajar bahasa Inggris itu menyenangkan begitu untuk tema kita pada siang hari ini maksudnya ya. Saya bilang pagi karena mendung kayak pagi hari begitu di Sidoarjo. The weather is so good today. What is the meaning about learning English is fun, Miss?
Yeah, our topic today is learning English is fun and really fun because some of people say or maybe think that English is very difficult to learn and then they need time to talk about English and even they really want to say something in English but they really hard to say it. And I just want to say that take it easy and everything is gonna be okay. Kalau katanya lagi gitu sih.
Baik.
Everything is gonna be okay and if you really want to learning English, it means that you want to learning something just as usual as like in Bahasa Indonesia. We learning a language and it's really fun.
Alright.
That's our topic.
Jadi di SMA Pembangunan Jaya 2 ini we use English language in every study, doesn't?
No.
Oh no, okay.
No, only in English subject and in English Plus. So there are 2 subjects here. So there are subjects for English, general English, and English Plus.
And how it's going, especially in this pandemic?
Okay, that's going really well in our school because we have kind of a lot of materials to share about with our students, and then it's not a limitation. The pandemic is not a limitation. It just makes us to think more, and we have no limitation. It means that it's more learning English and more fun if we want to.
All right, because we know if we used to this daring method with Indonesia, sometimes it feels so hard. But if we use English in our language in studying, it must be more challenging, right?
Yeah, in some part yes, but we have kind of a lot of kind of sources in English right now, and we can use it, and it makes easier students to understand more, and we can use the fun things and fun learnings, so they are not have a big impact when while in the pandemic. So they still thinking that, oh wow, this is still the same as if we are online.
Wow, yes, that must be fun doing something like it in almost 1 year, right?
Yes.
Yes, almost 1 year to use this method. Dan sahabat, jadi ini tantangannya pasti lebih besar ya. Tapi tantangan yang besar ini juga pasti digunakan oleh sahabat-sahabat dari SMA Pembangunan J2. Ini dikemas lebih fun begitu untuk para siswanya. Dan sekarang terima kasih Mr. Bidan. Ini saya ingin tanya juga ke sahabat-sahabat atau adik-adik saya. Ada Fernanda. Halo Fernanda, how are you?
I'm doing just fine.
Do you at home?
Yeah, I'm at home, yes.
Yes. How it's going to be studying in English with this situation and you use your daring method?
Learning in this pandemic situation is definitely a unique experience. I've been doing this since almost a year, as it has been mentioned before. It's a very interesting learning, and it's a very interesting way of learning. But I still think that learning online and in this school is still as enjoyable, or sometimes it's even more enjoyable than offline or normal school years.
All right. But do you have a mind if you want to go to school to do some offline learning?
That is definitely on my mind each and every day. Like, we always hope to be able to go back, but there's also a pandemic. So I guess there's really isn't much to do other than getting vaccinated once that option is possible.
All right. You are grade 10, right?
That is correct, yes.
Jadi ini kelas 10 sudah belajar bahasa Inggris dan lain-lainnya lewat pelajaran daring, sahabat ya. Do you have time in the school sometimes in the situation of pandemic, and how do you feel with this situation?
I guess I kind of feel that it's a very unfortunate time because we never want this pandemic to happen. This hasn't happened for many years now. This kind of pandemic, last time was probably the Spanish flu, and now it's occurring at our time, which is very unfortunate. But I guess you gotta make the best out of every situation. You gotta still enjoy it because this is still the only time you're gonna go through high school. So.
When the last time you go to the school?
Last time, it's probably around. If it's for normal study, it's probably more than last year. It's probably like last year or something. Once I was still ninth grade, but for other purposes, such as for a competition, last time was probably last one.
Alright. Jadi tetap pergi ke sekolah ya untuk melihat-lihat begitu. Ini yang menarik lagi, ternyata semuanya saya juga baru sadar kalau X itu kan 10 ya. Jadi ini sahabat, untuk adik-adik kita ini ternyata sebagian besar menghabiskan waktunya itu lewat pelajaran daring begitu. Belum pernah merasakan satu kelas full ya. Kalau saya sudah pernah ini dulu, karena lulusnya sudah hampir 10 tahun yang lalu begitu. Alright, thank you Fernanda. I want to go to talk with Serika. What do I call you, Serika? Tabina or Sugiarto?
Just Serika.
Serika, okay. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great.
Okay, in your bedroom, right?
Yeah, I'm in my bedroom right now.
Yes, cause I can see your beer doll behind. Baik, jadi ini kebanyakan di kamarnya ya, ini adik-adik kita ya. Alright, tadi sudah disampaikan oleh Fernanda ini. What do you feel about this situation of online learning or daring?
Oh, maybe sometimes like I feel like it's really hard because like we cannot meet our friends, and sometimes like I'm not feel like excited because like excited when I'm learning because like right now we are doing everything is online, so we are just doing our work and assignment alone, so it just feels like I'm alone. But fortunately the teacher in here is doing great, and I still feel like enjoy to follow the material and something like that.
And how do you feel about this new normal education?
how I feel. I feel like excited to learning more and to get a lot of new material and stuff like that.
And do you have interesting to go in the school if this condition becomes a normal again and you can meet your friends and the others? Do you have a mind like that?
Oh, maybe like if all of the condition is become better in the maybe like after this, I really want to go to like work together with my friends in the one place, and then we when we do like assignment and we do a work and with doing kind of like chit chat and then talking together and then playing together and go to some place together.
All right. Yes, I hope so. If this condition back to normal, we can do like what we do before, dan tentunya juga ini kelas 10 semua ya. Jadi sahabat suara Sidoarjo, nanti Anda juga bisa bertanya-tanya juga ini untuk yang ingin bertanya-tanya maksudnya terkait dengan SM apa Bangunan J2 ini seperti apa begitu pelajaran bahasa Inggrisnya. Karena tadi sudah disampaikan oleh dua adik saya, ini ada Fernanda dan juga Serika begitu ya. Nanti kita akan bertanya-tanya juga kepada Kezia. Ini Kezia ya panggilannya ya?
Yes.
Alright, Kezia. Like what I asked to your friend before, what do you feel about this normal education? New normal education maksudnya.
Yeah, me personally, I prefer this new normal education because at our house we get more resources on internet, because sometimes at school we are allowed to bring the phone, but we're not allowed to use that in between of subjects or material. So at home we can learn more from the resources, and also we have more time to ourselves and our family.
All right. And do you ever feel bored before? With this almost 1 year. Feel bored, merasa bosan begitu?
Yeah, of course.
And how do you do when you have a bored?
Me personally, I usually open up my favorite YouTuber and listen to music to help me concentrate and like not fall asleep in between school.
All right. So you listen to the music or watching your favorite YouTuber when you feel bored?
Yeah.
Oke. Jadi lihat YouTuber ya. Ini adik-adik kita ya kalau misalkan merasa bosan ya. Ini kalau sahabat dulu waktu kita sekolah via normal atau offline begitu, kalau kita bosan kita mengantuk sedikit dimarahi sama gurunya ini. Tapi sekarang lihat YouTube masih bisa. Tapi ada jam-jamnya kan?
Yes.
Oke, baik. Nah, ini menarik sekali ya. Ini saya juga ingin tanya nih untuk beberapa pertanyaan selanjutnya, tapi saya undang sahabat yang ingin bergabung di WhatsApp kami 0821 3264 109. Nanti kita akan berbincang lagi bersama dengan Miss Zebrina, kemudian Fernanda, Serika dan juga Kezia. Kezia ya? Saya panggilnya Kezia ya?
Yes.
Alright. Nanti kita akan berbincang-bincang lagi setelah beberapa pesan yang akan hadir terlebih dahulu.
Rokok opo iki kok putihan?
Ya rokok kok, ya murah, ya akeh.
Rokok ilegal ki.
Masa rokok ilegal iki?
Yo ki.
Lah awakmu kok roh nek iki rokok ilegal?
Rokok ilegal iki gak nek pita cukene. Samen paling roe bandrol kuwi lho. Rokoke kudu enek merek karo nama perusahaane sing terdaftar ndek bea cukai. Lokasi pembuatane ndek kene ya gak enek. Terus ndek kene rokok ilegal iki gak enek gambar karo peringatane teko pemerintah.
Berarti rokok ilegal gak resmi no?
Aduh ya mesti to Lemul. Rokok ilegal iki merugikan negara. Mergo ora bayar cukai sing digembangun negara.
Walah cucu, sepenting wong-wong gak roh.
Loh, gak iso le iki. Makane to le tuku sing pasti-pasti ae. Aja ngawur.
Laporkan peredaran rokok ilegal ke kantor Bea Cukai terdekat atau hubungi nomor 1.500 225 1.500 225. Iklan layanan masyarakat ini dipersembahkan Bea Cukai Sidoarjo.
Ayo, ngewangi bea cukai, berantas rokok ilegal.
Bea Cukai Sidoarjo, fokus mengawasi, tulus melayani.
Wah, habis makan, merokok dulu ah.
Ih, asap apa sih nih, ganggu banget. Mas, kesini sebentar bisa?
Ya mbak.
Asap apa sih nih mas? Dari dapur restoran bukan sih?
Oh bukan mbak, itu di meja 13 ada yang merokok.
Oh, mas, kalau minta tolong kasih tahu bisa nggak ya mas? Kalau asap rokoknya mengganggu?
Ya mbak, bisa. Saya kasih tahu sekarang.
Makasih ya mas.
Mas, maaf mas.
Oh ya, ada apa?
Maaf mas, asap rokoknya mengganggu pengunjung restoran yang lain.
Oh iya mas, saya matikan rokoknya sekarang. Maaf ya mas.
Iya, terima kasih mas. Ingat, jangan merokok di tempat umum.
Iklan layanan masyarakat ini dipersembahkan oleh
Suara Sidoarjo,
Your multi-platform radio.
Ada tamu pak, katanya dari KPK.
Sudah cek identitasnya, keperluannya apa ya?
Katanya dari KPK Regional 1. Dia menawarkan bapak jalan keluar untuk kasus tambang tempo hari itu pak.
Loh, kita sudah clearkan semua urusan itu dengan benar. Kamu yakin orang itu dari KPK?
Saya nggak tahu pak, ngakunya sih begitu.
Untuk menghindari penyalahgunaan nama KPK oleh pihak lain, Anda perlu tahu bahwa setiap bertugas, pegawai KPK dilengkapi dengan surat tugas dan kartu identitas resmi yang dikeluarkan KPK. Pegawai KPK juga dilarang menjanjikan atau menerima, apalagi meminta imbalan dalam bentuk apapun. KPK tidak membuka kantor cabang atau kantor perwakilan khusus KPK di daerah-daerah, serta tidak pernah menunjuk organisasi, lembaga, atau media manapun sebagai perpanjangan tangan, mitra, konsultan, pengacara, maupun perwakilan dari KPK. Pelayanan yang dilakukan oleh KPK bersifat gratis, serta merchandise KPK tidak diperjualbelikan. Informasi lebih lanjut mengenai KPK dapat dilihat di www.kpk.go.id serta melalui Twitter di @kpk_RI.
News, Talk, and Music Hits. Suara Sidoarjo.
Your multi-platform radio.
Alright, we're back up after this commercial break dalam program Go English. Masih bersama dengan Miss Sabrina, Fernanda, kemudian Sherika dan juga Kezia begitu. Saya ingin bertanya lagi ke Miss Sabrina deh. Miss Sabrina?
Yes, please.
What's your opinions about what are this student watching YouTuber then listen to music when they get bored?
Oh, that's good. That's really good. They can kill the time too. And I think that I use the YouTubers and also about the movie, about the songs and any kind of sources inside the English class also.
All right.
So they are not getting bored to learning English because of some materials. It should be like a textbook. So they have to, another thinking that learning English is in every way. We can choose in every sources that we want to, and we can use it as a fun. That's really great, and I love it. I love my students if they really want to learn about the YouTubers. They talk about the topics inside the booming things and then the booming topics, and then I really like if they really want to search anything, informations around them. And it makes them interesting.
And how do you control it if they watch them too much or spending so much time listening music and the others? How do you can control it?
Okay, so there are some topics inside English, and especially in English, plus we talk about the movie, we talk about the song, and we talk about kind of a review text. It means that we talk about YouTubers, right? Just like the bloggers, just like the YouTubers. And I chose the topics, and they have to search about the topic. So this is the limitation for me. So I can guarantee that they really want to search about more information about them, and they also learning English in a fun way, of course.
Right, because we know there is a lot of YouTubers that doesn't good enough to watch and learn from them because their language or what they talk about Dan kita tahu kan kalau misalkan banyak YouTuber juga yang tidak terlalu bagus juga kalau bisa dilihat lama-lama begitu.
My passion inside the content. Yes, that's why I give them in orders to search in a kind. For example, like I ask them for the YouTubers for the review for this product. So it means that they only have a limitation for these YouTubers only, and they will looking for the information for these only YouTubers, not for others.
Alright.
That's limitation.
Baik, saya juga pengen tanya, ini YouTubersnya, these YouTubers, are they from Indonesians or other countries? Do you prefer for them?
Okay, I prefer them to search not inside our country.
Okay.
Yes.
Why it doesn't in other countries?
And they love it, and even they share to me about, for example, like maybe one of my students love cosmetic very much, and they really think that learning about cosmetic and the man-made of the cosmetic is really fun.
Alright.
So they can share about these YouTubers.
Jadi mereka tetap bisa menyaksikan di dalam negeri, kemudian juga nanti pasti juga ada pengontrolannya begitu sahabat ya. Nah ini saya juga pengen tanya ke Miss Sabrina. I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What do you feel about this method of learning? What do you feel about this method of learning with some old learning? Bagaimana Anda mungkin mengajarnya dengan metode yang sekarang serba online dengan yang kemarin-kemarin ini serba offline begitu?
Okay. So I think it's really important that we can make a combinations between the old school learnings and the new things, because millennials are unique. They really want the challenge. They really want to challenge themselves, and it's I'm preferable to combine the old school things, the methods, and also about the new things, so they can respect all of the generations educations, and then they also can know about what the plus and minus of each method.
Alright.
It's really useful for them.
It's fun, right? Okay, baik. Miss Sabrina, we have some company in this conversation in the studio that I want to go to Diding Yunarto yang sekarang bergabung gitu. Okay.
Hello, Miss Sabrina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Serika, Kezia, Nanda, how are you?
Doing great.
I'm doing great.
We're good.
Yes.
Okay. I want to have some question for Serika, Kezia, and Nanda. Do you miss your teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know it's 1 year. You can see your teacher. You can see your school. You can see your friend at school. Nah, I want to ask to Serika and Kezia and Nanda, which one do you choose, online or offline study? You prefer choose one, offline or offline study? Which one do you choose?
I choose offline.
Why?
Right.
Because I want to meet my friends and then I want to hang out with my friends because I love my friends.
you can rumpy with your friend.
Right.
Okay.
Right,
and Kezia, what about you?
I personally prefer online because I don't have that much friends in school. So online, I'm fine. Offline, I'm fine. I think both.
Okay. What about you, Nanda?
I'm gonna be straightforward in this, and I'm gonna say that I'm not really good at making decisions, and I really do think that this is a very hard question because I do think that there are positive and negatives on both sides. I think I prefer a little bit more on offline because some of my friends, especially I'm still on 10th grade, I still haven't met some of my teachers, still haven't met some of my friends. So I think for now I prefer offline, even though online is still also pretty enjoyable.
Okay. With your answer that, I think you sometimes we study in online is boring.
I will not really use the word boring, But because I really do think that online learning is still as enjoyable as offline learning. Sometimes it's even more enjoyable because you actually get more time to yourself, as is mentioned by Kezia earlier.
Okay. Now, I have a question again. Which one difficult or easy to study online or offline? Which one more difficult?
I think it depends on the subject. If it's like what do you call it? I guess olahraga. If
Sport,
it's that, then it's pretty much harder on online. But if it's like other lessons, I think it's actually much better, and I think it's actually much easier to understand the materials, especially if there are no other classmates, so you can really focus on the material. If it's like other lessons.
Yes, I agree, because sport is more fun if we offline. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Okay, Miss Sabrina, what the difference? Which difference about teaching or learning in pandemic before?
I think there's no big difference between when we are in pandemic and when we are not in pandemic. But the big difference, maybe a little bit difference, is we can see our students offline and online. And in our school, we have a program called Clinics. That's for the students who want to join plus class for the English. And then it's just like a private course, but they no need to pay because it's kind of our service in our school. So it's really hard to make them. I mean, if we can make it offline, it means that I can private them in more efficiently. That's the big difference. But from all of them, the subject there are no difference.
Do you miss your student?
Very much.
Very much. Not you, Willy. Not you. The student.
Right.
Not you, Willy.
Yes. Okay, Miss Sabrina, how many students you teach in your
classroom?
Class session?
In a SMA, in a Xavier High
Yes,
School.
in this online learning. The class
more
online.
Than 100.
More than 100. You can handle it?
Okay.
You can handle it? 100 more?
Yes, of course, because I'm the only English teacher there, so I can handle it.
The one and only?
Yes.
The one and only? Boy, amazing.
Baik, jadi
one teacher for more than 100
100 murid untuk satu guru ini dalam satu sesi ya. One
Maybe
session or two session or more?
Maybe you need help from us.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can come to our school. I mean, you can manage. We can manage a time, and our students is like to learn English, not from all about English subject, but maybe for the English for special purpose, for the business English, and for how to work in radio, for example. So they are really excited if they get a guest from the radio, I guess.
Right.
So I'm going to invite you guys.
All right.
Well, we appreciate about your invitation.
Maybe we can come if this situation can back to normal.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Yes.
Okay, baik.
Okay, Miss Sabrina, how many hours you teach your student in online?
In a day or
yes, or a day for a day.
A day. It's just like based on the schedule too. So maybe like one day I have 2 classes, and one day I can have 4 under 6 classes.
Because it's 4 day, yeah? 4 day.
Yes, 4 day. And I think that's normal. I guess I can handle over it.
Right. Yes. There is more.
Okay, enough.
Okay. I want to ask Fernanda, Syarika, and Kezia, have you guys ever met before? Pernah ketemu nggak untuk 3 adik-adik saya ini selama ini? Pernah. Alright. And what do you talk when you have meet each other?
Not much other than, oh my god, I miss offline school.
Alright.
A lot of school stuff and something like that.
Oke, jadi ketemu pernah ternyata sahabatnya meskipun offline. Tapi yang dibahas itu tadi, saya kok kangen begitu dengan pelajaran offline ya. Alright, because if you have meet in offline methods, you can do some rumpy things. Alright, and Fernanda, how do you feel when you have meet your friends? That's 100 friends in this English session. Pastinya juga banyak lagi nih untuk yang masih, yang tadi kan sesi bahasa Inggris ya. Untuk luarnya sesi bahasa Inggris pasti juga masih banyak teman-temannya. How do you feel when you meet them in the first time? Do you feel strange?
Well, I feel like personally speaking, I'm kind of shy towards people who I've never met before, but I do think that I'm already comfortable in this school, so I think it's going to be a smooth transition from online to offline.
All right. So you have prepared if this condition back to normal. Do you have some preparation to meet them?
I guess the preparation will be the same as if it was pre-pandemic. So if it, it'll be the same stuff as if it was before the pandemic. I don't think it'll be that much difference.
Right. Do you have hanging around with them sometime?
Well, sometimes I do, but it's usually for a teamwork or for a competition of some sort.
Homework, right?
Yeah.
Right. Jadi masih pernah ketemu ini, meskipun metode offline, kadang-kadang sempat ketemu ini untuk membahas soal pekerjaan rumah dan lain-lain ya, atau PR untuk sahabat yang masih belum tahu teamwork atau homework gitu. Nah, what the difference with your new school or your last school? Let's go.
I would say the biggest difference is definitely the most obvious one, the elephant in the room, which is the pandemic learning or online learning. I don't think there are that much other difference, because I do think that the English education is in this school, because I've been in this school for years now. Basically my whole education life I've been in Pembangunan Jaya. And in junior high school and senior high school in English education, there isn't really much any difference, because I do think that they help the same standards, the same high standards for both junior and senior high school.
All right, that's from Fernanda. And how about you, Serika?
For the difference between the late school and right now, I've been learning English in this school like for 2 years, because when I'm grade 11, and I do feel like in this class right now, I feel like I need to be like more open-minded and thinking more about my opinion and my perspective, that what I feel and how I feel. And then when I was like in the middle school, and it's not really that much that I can say my opinion and can say about like my perspective about something, some material or object. And yeah, I think that is the difference. Is I can explore more in here in the high school.
All right, and how do you do when you have meet each other? Tadi kan sudah disampaikan oleh Fernanda, ini kalau ketemu ya biasanya bahas tentang pekerjaan rumah, teamwork or homework. And what do you do if you meet your friends? What moment?
If I meet my friend, maybe like we do kind of like TikTok thing.
Okay, TikToking.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, do some TikTok thing, guys. Right. I want to go to Diding again. This is about TikTok thing, maybe, yeah.
Maybe Miss Sabrina like TikTok too.
I'm not like TikTok, but I use TikTok as one of my examinations.
Oh, right.
Yes, for the English assessment. Atau kita kenalnya UHA. For the English assessment test, there are practice, and then one of for the examinations. So for the practice, I asked them to use TikTok to explain about benefit English. For example, like how to maintain healthy happiness from yourself, and then how to avoid the COVID-19 and blah blah blah. So they really fun to make it, because TikTok thinks it's just like around them, and they really love it, and they really love to do the assignment.
I like it. This is the millennial teachers.
Yes. I'm a millennial too.
Okay, Miss Sabrina, we don't know when the pandemic is over. What do you prepare to next year to teaching your student?
Yes, we have edited all the materials that we are prepared for the next years. I really hope that next year I can meet them offline, not online again. And we already prepared all of the materials in online or offline. So I think that's not a big problem. I'm ready for both of them.
Cool. Amazing. It's ready for next year.
Yes, I'm ready too.
Are we?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Sabina.
Okay, Serika, Kezia, and Nanda. What about your hobbies? Can you do it in pandemic? Nanda first, maybe.
Yeah, my hobbies are definitely very doable. I have very many kind of ranging hobbies. Some of them are like video editing and then photo editing and filmmaking and that kind of stuff. It's pretty doable in these pandemic times. I think it's still very possible to do it.
Okay. And Kezia, what's your hobbies? You can do it in pandemic?
I have several hobbies, and before and after pandemic, there's not much different because my hobby is just singing and dancing, and I usually don't go dancing on public. So dancing at home is the best thing.
You can make a YouTube content with your dancing and singing, eh?
Oh, gotta consider about that.
You wanna be artist? Maybe?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the one is Serika. What about you? Your hobbies?
There is some of my hobbies that I can do in the home, and some of my hobby that I cannot do in home. Cause like the hobby that I cannot do in the home, like when the time of the school, like I used to join kind of like a badminton and a sporting, and I do really like to doing the hobby. And because like right now like the pandemic and I cannot meet my friend and I cannot do but like a badminton and then the basketball thing, so I cannot do sport with my friend. But in the home, like but I still can read, and I really like the hobby like reading. I like reading too, and watch a movie too.
Oh, you're like reading, you like movie, you are sport, exactly like badminton, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, badminton. Your fifth is your athlete in badminton? What do you like, your fifth?
But actually, I'm not really know it, but it's just like my new hobby.
Oh, badminton is your new hobby.
Yeah.
Okay, about reading, which book do you read?
I'm not really reading right now because like I still have so many assignments that I need to
get. You have so many assignments that you don't have a time to read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nanda, I hear you say that you like to adventure. Yeah, traveling.
I guess that's true. I do like traveling, especially if it's like pre-pandemic times.
Okay, this is in pandemic. You can do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like hiking?
I've hiked before. I don't think I enjoyed it that much, but I mean, it's something that I will do if I have like friends or family that are also going.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I want to ask Kezia, what do you think comparing with your late school, like what your friends say ago? What do you feel if you comparing with your late school with this situation or this method of learning?
Yeah, so since between us three, I'm the only one that doesn't come from Pembangunan Jaya 2 Junior High School. So I can really feel the difference in my junior high school. Usually we just learn something like more formal and grammatically. But in here we can learn so much more, like not just the grammatical of a text or everything, but also can open our mind about such little things inside the text, inside the literature, and some new stuff like analyzing some videos, YouTube, music, book trailer, and yeah.
All right. I want to ask you some simple questions too, like your friends before. Do you love do some TikTok thing, like what your teachers and your friends answered before?
Me personally, I don't do TikTok, but I
If
watch
you meet each
some
other, I
TikTok
mean if you meet
videos.
each other. Kalau
I'm sorry?
if you meet each other, do you love to do some TikTok with Sherika?
Oh, no, I will most likely to stay away from the camera in the back.
All right, but you're in front of the camera right now.
Oh, well, yeah, right now.
Oke, baik. Jadi ini
maybe Nanda is like TikTok too.
Oh yes, Nanda, how do you think about TikTok?
I think it's a unique social media platform. I prefer to not make content on that platform, but I do occasionally watch them. But I don't make any content over there.
Do you have a mind to do something like them?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Kamu punya keinginan nggak kira-kira bikin konten seperti mereka?
Well, I prefer not to.
Okay. Even if hiking content or adventure content with the TikTok?
I prefer to use other social media platforms.
Okay.
Maybe you have a YouTube account, yes?
I do, yes.
You can share it with us.
What's the content? Which one content? What's the content?
It's a very small channel. Only has like 200 subscribers or something like that.
Okay.
Well, maybe you have a much subscriber
than us.
Okay. I want to ask Mrs. Sabrina.
Yeah.
Okay. You say that you have a prepare to next learning in pandemic, yes. Nah, with what the method you choose to teaching your student? Metode apa yang dipilih biasanya?
Okay, as I said before, I will use the combination of the methods. So there are the plus and minus from the old school methods and the millennials methods, right? And we can combine it, become one, and it will be a unique characters in education. So they will enjoy during the class, and they not getting bored if they have to learning, for example, like grammar. Grammar is difficult things in English, and most of the students hate it so much. So I have to find another way how to make it fun, how to make it more enjoyable for them. And maybe it can from the drama, for example, or maybe we can learn it from movie, or maybe from the analysis from the YouTubers or vloggers. They are still in a booming situation. That's the way.
Okay, Ms. Sabrina, we know in pandemic the student is always get her gadget in home, study. Is that can be bad influence or good influence for them?
Yeah, it should be like there are we already know that there are positive vibes and negative vibes when we have to learning something in online, and we have to stick with our gadget all the time, almost 24 hours. So maybe we can give a way out, for example, like in the reading sense. So they have to read it first, read the books, the only books that they have to read, not from the gadgets, but the real books. So they can far away from the gadget for a while, and then they can present it, the books also. So it will make their English better than if they have to watch the movie or maybe only watch the books from the internet.
Okay, Ms. Sabrina, sometimes all of their parents cannot control her student. They free using their gadget. What about this? Your opinion? But hold. We have to break about commercial break.
We will talk about it later in the last Haitian, and we have a commercial break. We will back in a moment.
News, talk, and music hits. Suara Sidoarjo.
Your multi-platform radio.
Tisu, masker, hand sanitizer, apalagi ya?
Situ mau kerja atau mau camping sih? Kayak mau naik gunung aja.
Hello, selama ini kemana aja? Ini yang perlu disiapin buat adaptasi kebiasaan baru alias new normal. Sekarang ini kita kudu dan harus terbiasa dengan kebiasaan hidup sehat, bersih, sesuai protokol kesehatan.
Saat ini kita dalam perubahan pola hidup dalam situasi pandemi COVID-19. Jadi kita perlu melaksanakan adaptasi kebiasaan baru atau protokol kesehatan dalam kegiatan sehari-hari. Jangan lupa pakai masker, tetap jaga jarak, sering cuci tangan pakai sabun dengan air mengalir. Sediakan hand sanitizer kemana-mana. Kalau flu, di rumah saja. Nggak perlu bersalaman, say hello saja. Kalau nyampe di rumah, langsung mandi. Gunakan uang elektronik. Kalau naik kendaraan umum, jaga jarak. Balita atau lansia, di rumah saja. Ayo menuju new normal dengan melaksanakan protokol kesehatan dan menerapkan adaptasi kebiasaan baru.
Hei, udah jam berapa nih? Kebiasaan telat juga masuk new normal ya?
Ada yang kurang satu, uang sakunya belum.
Iklan layanan masyarakat ini persembahan Dinas Kesehatan Kabupaten Sidoarjo.
Memang kita sudah jenuh karena pandemi ini membelenggu dunia, mengekang silaturahmi kita. Tapi sampai ini usai, yang masih berkerumun tanpa protokol kesehatan, apa akan terus bersikap abai? Yang masih kumpul keluarga, jangan sampai kumpulkan virusnya. Yang masih nongkrong asik, jangan sampai pulang bawa penyakit. Yang masih harus berangkat kerja, jangan sampai bawa pulang virusnya. Dan yang masih abai, jangan sampai orang tuamu yang menuai.
Waspadai klaster penyebaran COVID-19 di lingkungan terdekat. Selalu pakai masker, jaga jarak, cuci tangan, dan siap divaksinasi.
Pesan ini dipersembahkan oleh Kominfo dan Komite Penanganan COVID-19 dan Pemulihan Ekonomi Nasional.
Serta Indonesia Persada ID untuk menyiarkan baik.
Suara Sidoarjo, lembaga penyiaran publik lokal pemerintah Kabupaten Sidoarjo.
Alright, we're back up after this commercial break.
Okay, Mr. Brina, I repeat our question. We know that all of their parents cannot control her children or kids. Yeah, they use gadget every time, every hour, and we can control it. Nah, what about your opinion about it?
Right. I think the signal. Yes,
so
we can hear you.
If me, I'm going to be their friends. This is the key word. So if we are their friends, so we can talk more about, for example, like they can talk about the personal life. They can talk about what is inside their minds. For example, they really heard about something, or maybe they have conditions that they really need the rest for a long time, for example. So it means that if we can be friends, we can be friends with our student. It means that we can be all together during the pandemic. It will avoid the mental health problems, and also it will it can make us to controlling them more better. I mean, we can controlling them intense, and then we know that the situations of what they are thinking, what they're feeling in one day.
Okay. Because some parent thinking about if they give her child with gadget, it's more effective. It's finished. Nah.
Yeah, that's why we have to controlling what is your, for example, I'm going to asking questions to my student like, what do you like recently for watching, I mean? And then they will talk about the YouTubers and they talk about the bloggers. I'm going to talk about the essential part. For example, inside the YouTubers or bloggers, there are some negative content inside it, and I'm going to discuss with them. I have to know what is their perspective first. It's not about our perspective. As usual, parents just say that you have to follow my rules, you have to follow my perspective, but they forget to ask about the perspective of their children. So it's really important to ask their perspective, and they have to think about it. For example, like there are sexual behaviors, and they really need to share about what are they thinking about it. It's really important.
Okay. I want to ask the last question for Asia, Nanda, and Sherika, ya? Sherika. How many hours you spend your time for a day with your gadget? Be honest, ya. Be honest. Jujur lah. How many hours you spend your time with your gadget?
Every morning for school, we spend 6 hours just for school. And then sometimes we need more than 6 hours to do the assignments, research, and sometimes we also entertain ourselves from gadget too. So I think it's a lot of hours for us.
Okay, Nanda, how many hours you spend your time with gadget?
One thing I can say is I spend a lot of hours with either my laptop or my phone. That's like the most straightforward thing here. But I cannot really say how much because, as it was mentioned earlier, I spend like a few hours first few hours of the day on school. Then after that, I go over to maybe YouTube. On my stats here, apparently today I've spent 2.5 hours on YouTube, and then after that I can probably hear podcasts or maybe I can probably hear music, and then I can probably move on to my assignments, and then I can probably go to sleep after that. So I think it's very many hours, but I don't have the exact answer.
Alright. Okay, the last one. How many you spend your?
I could say that a whole day, but not 24 hours because like you need sleep too.
Okay.
And like I do a lot of stuff in my phone, especially like I do assignment, and then I do like because like I like to watch a movie and then watch about something happen in the YouTube or something like that. So I just spend a lot of my time watching in the YouTube and something or a video. Yeah.
Okay. I have a secret message for you from your teacher, Kezia. You say that your hobby is singing. Can we hear you sing a song?
And I see
for the closing.
And I see the guitars in the background.
I see your guitar in your room.
Maybe you can play some song for us.
One song. It's okay. One song.
I haven't learned how to play the guitar. Besides, the guitar is false, so.
Okay. Without guitar, you sing your one song for the closing our conversation today.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You say your hobbies. This is your hobbies. I want to know about your voice. Yeah. You say you want to be an artist. What is it? Singer.
And I hear you have a beautiful voice.
Yes, he has a beautiful voice.
Give up some song, maybe a little bit.
One song only you can sing. Okay, for now?
Maybe just the ref.
Okay, just the ref.
Say what the song you want to sing before.
Or you need the opening? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, no.
This is our artist.
Okay.
Kezia Grace with her song.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna sing my favorite song. It's A Million Dreams.
Alright.
Just the ref, okay?
Okay, just the ref.
Okay, start now.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me away. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Wow.
Hey. Give applause for Kezia. And yes. Kalau aku yes.
Yes. Me too.
Kalau aku yes.
And that's will be more beautiful if you play your guitar when you're singing.
She is the next singer for Idol.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Sabrina. Thank you, Nanda, Kezia, Africa. With our, I think this very happy our conversation for today. Maybe next we can use our hours in more conversation. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm waiting for you guys to come to our school.
Okay, and we wait for you to come to our studio. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good, thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah. See you next time.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, see you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Baik sahabat, demikian kita tadi sudah berbincang-bincang bersama dengan sahabat-sahabat dari SMA Pembangunan Jaya. Nah, tadi ada yang juga menyanyi ya. Ternyata pembelajaran bahasa Inggris mereka itu juga fun begitu. Satu guru menghandle 100 murid ini. Wah, pasti jadi pekerjaan yang bisa dikatakan meskipun berat tapi menyenangkan kalau atmosfernya seperti tadi ya. Nah, kita akan berjumpa lagi di kesempatan selanjutnya dalam program Go English. Jadi sahabat tetap bisa menyaksikan nanti di kesempatan berikutnya ya. Yang belum sempat menyimak nanti juga bisa melihat di Suara Sidoarjo Channel untuk perbincangan yang menarik selama 1 jam tadi.